Good afternoon, one and all. Greg Silverman here, CIO. I just wanted to show you my pride and joy, the new shirt. Man, I'm a big fan of my fellow countryman, Elon Musk. Even if I can call him my fellow countryman, he's a super genius, that dude. Okay, come learn with me. We're taking a look at articles everyone liked, and we'll just read through it. Barry Ritholtz, very famous CIO. So he does I guess, a daily read, and we featured something out of here. I'm going to go through the article with us, so don't worry about that. But it was this one in particular which stood out, which I think you all liked. And more than 4,000 stories mentioned the word stagflation in September, 2 times as many as in August itself, a record high going back to 2012. That's an interesting trend, right? It's an interesting trend for a few reasons. First of all, the fact that it's popped up, inflation, low growth, stagflation. But sometimes when this pops up into, the public consciousness, it may actually mean it's reached a fevered pitch for the time being, and that the forecast or thoughts for stagflation actually die down a little bit before they re-emerge. But anyway, shouldn't get ahead of ourselves, but it's an interesting trend, and we need to. You'll like that, and you asked us to bring it to your attention. Let's go through this because Barry does phenomenal work there, and it's from October 8th, so not too long ago. My end of week morning WFH reads, okay. Secret trove illuminates the lives of billionaires. The world's wealthiest among the most avid users of offshore companies. A new cache of documents known as Pandora Papers shows, and they turn to tax and secrecy havens for a variety of reasons. So there's links there as well. I don't have much to say about that. Yes, it exists. The Commonsense Capitalism of Chris James, engine number one's victory in a boardroom battle with ExxonMobil, taking ESG investing to the next level. Okay, so he's got various links here. That looked quite good. We should check that out. Supply chain havoc is getting worse. Just in time for holiday shopping. Most popular holiday gifts might not arrive in time for the holidays, even if you order now. Who scams the scammers? Meet the scam baiters. Police struggle to catch online fraudsters, often operating from overseas, but now a new breed of amateurs are taking matters into their own hands. Scam baiters, a type of vigilante who disrupts, exposes, or even scams the world's scammers. While scam baiting has a troubled 20-year online history, with early forum users employing extreme, often racist, humiliation tactics, a new breed of scam baiters are taking over TikTok and YouTube. It's from The Guardian. Is now the right time to sell your home? A seller's guide. Even a surging property market is no guarantee of profit, given closing costs, tax issues, and other factors. See also, are US housing prices becoming unaffordable? Housing prices are rising for a number of reasons: household formation from the millennial generation, increased demand to move due to pandemic, investors looking for yield, and inflation protection, extremely low mortgage rates. The one variable that could throw a wrench into the equation would be higher mortgage rates. Something we predict. We shall see. Is buy now, pay later a viable business model? BNPL might be the hottest game in town, but standalone businesses are going to struggle to make any money. Okay, that's Barry's comment. I highly recommend you guys look up buy now, pay later. It seems to be a hot trend in online shopping. Chobani, CEO Hamdi Ulukaya, is using his yogurt empire to help resettle Afghan refugees, leading a coalition that includes Amazon, Facebook, Hilton, Pfizer, and others. The yogurt mogul is stepping in where the government can't or won't. Okay. A whiff of civil war in the air, or either malice and misinformation are driving national divisions. A recent poll that should shock exactly no one who closely follows American politics and culture. The majority of Trump voters, 52%, and a strong minority of Biden voters, 41%, strongly or somewhat agree that it's time to split the country. Hey, not good. The world's 50 best restaurants, 2021, the full list of winners. This is the first world's 50 best restaurants list since the onset of the pandemic. Votes for 2021 list, taking into account the votes cast for the 2020 list as well as a March 21 refresh vote, in which voters could issue new votes, but only restaurants in their own region. All right. I'm curious. We'll see what's the best restaurant. Clint and Ron Howard, remember when they were just boys? A new memoir, The Showbiz Sibling, recall the experiences growing up in Andy Griffith's show, Star Trek, and other Hollywood classics. But they weren't all happy days. We'll be sure to check out our Masters in Business interview this weekend with Chamath Palihapitiya, founder of Social Capital. I think Chamath is very involved in SPAC. He began his career as an engineer and team lead at AOL, Facebook, and Slack, but soon moved into venture capital. He earned the nickname SPAC King. Boom. So I do know something. For numerous successful deals he has done, and today is a part owner of the Golden State Warriors. And as we mentioned before, this is what we actually featured and that you all liked. So the incidence of the word stagflation coming up in stories. And let's see, what's the best restaurant? Okay, any guesses? Hope it's not subscription based. All right, and the answer is Rene Redzepi's 3 Michelin-starred Noma has again ascended to the top of the world's 50 best restaurants. Noma's win come even as all other previous restaurants were disqualified from being on the list this year. All right. Well, there you have it, guys. If you want to go to the best restaurant in the world, Noma's your choice. All right. Always something to learn. We're always learning here at Come Learn With Me series. Join us again, send feedback, and please, please subscribe. Greg Silverman, out for now.